Hey everybody, Qrow here. Welcome back to the channel and to the Kingdom Hearts boss ranking series. Today my friends and I are going to be finishing up Kingdom Hearts 1's boss roster. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got more in this series coming up, covering Kingdom Hearts 2, 3, and Dream Drop Distance. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Say it to that, like, how the fuck is the cave alive to the fact of being corrupted by darkness? Fuck that.
Well,
sure.
it is alive, like in the movie, remember?
No, I know that, but I'm like,
isn't Agrabah your favorite movie?
Yeah, Agrabah 1, Agrabah 3, Return of the King.
Agrabah 4, Jafar needs glasses. Scroll down here.
Oh, and also, actually, I now agree with D tier, just because I remembered you could walk out of this fight too.
Oh, hell yeah. Next up, we got our boy, the Rock Titan. Best
Fucking Master of Masters. Master of Masters, top tier. Artist, biggest test of skill.
As I remember, that shit's just fun to fight for some fuck reason. It's
You
dumb
go
and
through...
fun.
Fun to fight. Dude, X button go for her? No way.
You go
Kingdom
through
Hearts?
fucking... You go through, what is the Hero Cup? To get to him?
Hades Cup.
Hades Cup.
Hades Cup.
And then you're like almost towards the end there, and it's like you must now fight the Rock Titan, and you're just okay, and you take 5 minutes.
No, dude, fucking the rounds before, fighting so many different invisibles, angels, dark balls, all this shit coming at you. Fucking Seed 2 is hard as shit. You get to 1, it says Rock Titan. It says, oh fuck, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna?
He's gonna stand there.
He shuffled. He tried to hit the gritty, but this man's slower than a Kakado avocado. But nah, F tier fight.
Okay, well now you're just being you're being you're not meaning what you're saying here. Yeah, contradicting. Is he
all right, cool. We'll keep him.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll leave that here.
I'll put him in as that.
Okay.
We'll be honest with this one. We need Master of Masters for the true 3.
Yeah, Genie
I can't
Jafar.
even say that with a straight face. With fucking Genie Jafar.
Hey,
But we
Chain of Memories, Genie Jafar.
That's right. Put some respect on his
Ooh,
name.
Ice Titan?
Yeah, it's Ice Titan.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a solid Master of Masters for me.
It's a real kid.
Right. You two ain't beat him yet, have you?
No, he's
No,
hard.
I'm going to say no for the fact of like I haven't done it. But the one thing I will give to this boss fight that's interesting is that somehow you do damage by guarding, which is really fucking funny.
Yeah, no, you do.
The block button is enough, but I still want him dead.
Like
I love the fact that you have to play defensively and actually reflect all his shit back. And he has such a large litany of moves that as you progress through the fight, he'll start combining. And by the end, he could do like 2 or 3 attacks at the same time. So you got to dodge roll and try to just parry some attacks back. And also, I love how if you try to use Aeroga to try to reflect automatically, he makes big fucking icicles you can't even block. Just say, all right, turn it off. He's just a real big test of skill for me.
I think that's fair. I think up next here is House Oogie Boogie.
Oh, God damn it.
not fun.
Thought you liked House Oogie Boogie, Tyler.
It's like I said, I don't even count it as a boss fight, really.
It's really not. It's you go.
You run around,
It's a level.
Yeah. Although you do get some decent XP from the lanterns, but I don't know, D tier, just because I like the look of Oogie Boogie as a big fucking house. But actually playing through it is boring.
So if Oogie Boogie is a house, is he a haunted house?
Or a monster house.
Ooh. Get back here.
Make him left and make him leave.
Get your ass back here, boy!
Super fun.
You don't want your tomfoolery?
Never.
But what I'm trying to say, the other thing I also have to say about this fight is that for some fuck reason in the original Cage 2, they put a specific item that you need to craft what the ultimate weapon that's ever called in this fucking area, which is crazy as shit.
Tyler, verify.
Oh my god.
First off, you mean the original Kingdom Hearts 1, my guy?
Yeah, sorry, that's a Cage 2, sorry. The original original version of the game. Didn't they do that?
If you're talking about, are you talking about the Red Trinity that'll disappear in the original copy?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that's for the ultimate weapon, but it's a good synthesis material that's relatively rare. And until Final Mix, if you didn't get that Red Trinity before you defeated Oogie Boogie's house, then you would never get it, and your list would be incomplete forever.
That's insane.
But I'm so glad they fixed it in Final Mix. They're just like, all right, go to the archway, bada bing.
So I think it's good he's in D tier. It now stands for did not complete the Trinity list. Next up, we're going back up to the jungles here. We got Cheetah.
Sabor.
Yeah, him. Oh my, I just remembered you fight him so many fucking times. Or her.
Sabor's a girl.
So many times?
You can fight him so many times. The most you have to fight him, I think, is 2 times.
Yeah.
That's the max amount you have to fight him.
I know it's wrong, but it feels like I fought her like 5 times.
You fucked around in Deep Jungle looking for her.
I also did
I
that
wanted
as
to
well.
smoke.
I did that for grinding as well, so I personally just say a C. It can't go higher than a C.
Can't go higher, he says. What do you think, Tyler?
I would say Sora by himself fighting Sabor was pretty difficult and kind of scary. And in the original game, I would personally put Sabor as probably B tier for their while you're in the jungle thicket, just because if they jump into the thicket, they disappear and you don't know where they are. But Final Mix version takes that all the way by keeping the lock on, so I'd probably put him, I don't know, D, maybe C.
Okay, I think I'll put him in C then, between the two of y'all. I do like the fight. I really love that that's your introduction to Deep Jungle. Is just this fucking cat about to maul Sora.
Yes.
Hey, yo, I killed I killed Tarzan's parents. I'm killing you too, motherfucker.
Ruthless. Speaking of Ruthless, we have Hades.
That's a solid A for me. I like him how he's the 10th seed of his own fucking cup.
I don't think I even did the cups that much in
Really?
my first playthrough.
Wow.
Like, here's the thing.
Right, because you fucking hated this because you're an idiot.
No.
Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. You played like a silly man.
I played like a goddamn idiot, which perchance is I was trying to do a actual no change accessory playthrough for my very first time at Kingdom Hearts because a PlayStation trophy stated that you had to do a whole entire playthrough without changing your equipment once, and I somehow did it one time in Deep Jungle when I was just trying to look at an actual accessory, and that completely null and void the entire trophy from Deep Jungle all the way to the final boss fight where I beat it thinking that I didn't change the weapons. I didn't even actually hold on to the equipment, but I still was denied from getting that PlayStation trophy just because I did it that one time put on fucking Goofy. I'm like, seriously? So
Yep.
that was a crazy adventure I had to deal with.
Crazy. This is a good one.
Well, if I had to think about it, I don't even think I ever fought Hades in the first playthrough because I don't think you have to.
No, you don't.
No,
the cups are all optional.
Olympus Coliseum in general is completely optional. Like, you could just skip the Thunder Spell for a while.
Holy shit.
I'd personally put Hades
I
at
guess
A
the
tier,
thing I'd
as
say
I
is
said.
like,
Oh, my bad.
no, I was gonna say like, you guys have this. I have no opinion.
Oh, you've just never fought him in general.
I don't think I ever did. That's why I'm being
Oh,
honest.
shit.
So, like, yeah.
So when you hopping back on that KH1 playthrough,
We'll get back
motherfucker,
in
it's
it.
been a minute.
I was playing it 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Oh, shit.
Today.
That's
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Me personally, I fucking love Hades in the first game. I love that it's still voiced by James Woods. And he's just a little shit the entire time, and he's actually difficult, which I appreciate. So, me personally, I think I'm gonna agree here. Just put him in A tier. He's one of the best of Kingdom Hearts 1. We go from one of the best to one of the with Captain Hook here.
I'd say for an introduction for your flying techniques, he's a pretty good boss fight. I'm just glad we're not talking about the Chain of Memories version where I fucking hate him.
I'm not gonna lie.
So I'd probably put him in B tier.
The best version of Captain Hook himself was Birthplace Slave, flying him as Ventus, but for me, as the one, I like the crocodile fucking point. So, like, I put him B because it's interesting that the ship is so maneuvering where you have fucking actual, like, the powers of Pixie Dust to just fly in the air and just fuck him. and such, and the crocodile just adds some flavorful taste to say, here's extra damage for free. I'm like, oh, okay.
Fair. Alright. I don't really have too much of an opinion on Hook here. I wasn't a huge fan of him. I do think it's cool that we finally do learn flying. But the boss fight itself I wasn't super enamored with. But I think B tier is a pretty good place for him. He's not bad. He's kind of just in the middle.
Captain Book.
Captain Book? He is a blood. He got the reds on. Captain Book.
Again, from the cup, yeah, I don't remember him at all. I just
Hercules.
Hercules, you have to wear down his defense by throwing fucking barrels at him.
God.
He's an easy enough fight. I'd probably put him D or C.
Yeah.
There's just not much to say about it other than a God's invulnerability. Hey, yo, man, that Barrel Smith down the road, man, he's a god
well,
too.
See, the cool thing is that this is a mixed media fight. You see, the barrels that we're throwing at him were made with shavings of the wood that Jesus was crucified on, and they and the Greeks cower in fear of the monotheistic relic. Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie's fun fighter. I put him as B. Yeah.
I'm having trouble remembering what his boss fight even was in Kingdom Hearts 1.
It was in that his torture chamber, and you had to hit the button when he was in that section, so the platform was raised.
Okay, so that was like the roulette type.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put that. Personally, I think that's an A tier for me. I really like it.
I only say B tier because you only have the chance to get like 5 hits off of him before he knocks you off, and it just takes a minute. And also, I do love his torture chamber, how he can activate all the traps. The only difference is in my playthroughs, he only activates like one trap, and it's the bouncing blades over and over again. And I'm just like, I'm tired of you.
What do you think, Justin?
I personally just feel like I played Chain of Memories so recently, and I only think of how that fucking worked, and I'm like, I think Boogie's the same thing in one where it's like, oh, you hit him enough times, and then the cage opens up, you gotta do some type of minigame to lower the fucking actual cage, and like rinse and repeat that. I like how the arena is presented as a fight. It's just bare bones. If that makes sense. Okay. So, like, I'm fine with him at B or at C, either or.
Okay, well then let's go ahead here and put him at B then. I just really love the presentation of his arena. Personally, I love it. It looks like a gambling den.
Yeah.
And speaking of gambling den, let's go on to the den of fucking shits. We have Lock, Stock, and Barrel here, or Lock, Shock.
Man, they're
God,
annoying.
they're fucking trash. I think they can go F tier.
Yeah, F tier for fucking stupid kids.
Yo, why is he looking at me like that? What's up, little bud? You got a staring problem, pal?
Like what, dude? He's just looking at you. He's a baby.
Look at his face. Dumb little face.
Stop.
Yo, Zen, get your boy, dog.
Give me!
F is for fuckers.
F is for family. Oh, the show.
He was in Atlantica. He was
It's when you find the
Atlantica. Yeah, I do like his introduction. How you open up the treasure chest and he bashes through the window trying to get you.
That's pretty hard.
But I'd say C tier because you're still getting used to the swimming controls. He's not too difficult, but he still keeps you on your toes. And I like how you can keep coming back to fight him every couple times, and he'll give you some rewards.
That's fair. What about you, Justin?
I'm trying to remember, because it's been so long since I played KH1. If I remember this fight, it's not super difficult. It's not really bad. It's just as simple. You bash the shit of a shark. Easy peasy. Just a simple
pretty
fight.
much.
So I want to say I'm fine with either B or C. I want those screw ranges and such. So yeah.
Personally, I have a soft spot for fighting actual fucking animals in Kingdom Hearts. None of this mystical dragon shit or it talks. No,
I have a hard on for eating the shit out of a dog.
Dude, ASPCA, I fight animals all day. Let's go. I think the shark belongs in C tier with the boar here. I think they can have a nice friendly chat about trying to kill Sora and eat him. Oh hell yeah. Speaking of C, we have Cloud in the best outfit he is ever in.
Ooh.
Okay,
Cloud
Advent
is-
Children's right there. That's personally my own opinion.
Which one?
We're doing them.
Say that again.
I would say Advent Children close. Personally, my personal opinion of him being his
I'm not a
best
fan
pick.
of. I'm not a fan of Advent Children personally. I don't really like the
Really?
I just don't like the fucking super long black coat, but it looks like a Gucci coat. Like it's not a cool leather duster. He's just rocking Armani, just chilling. I'm like, nah. I like
Rocket.
this. I like this where he just fucking looks like Guts. Looks like Guts shopped at Hot Topic.
You know, I can respect that. I just like it as it's cool. With this fight, I personally just feel like it's an interesting fight, and I'll always remember Chain Memories being a difficult, but just in Chain Memories 1, I feel like he's an interesting fight of like you can beat him, but he's also like the point like you can also lose to him as well. And he has so many tricks in such a like I feel like he's like a B or to a C because he's just fun, but he's not also the most intricate boss fight as well.
Okay.
I gotta say, I put him in A. Growing up and fighting him as a child was hard as fuck, and one of the real roadblocks I had in my Olympus Coliseum playthrough. Just because it took me forever to actually learn the timing and learn what his tells were, because I'm a dumb fucking kid who can't read. But he's a really good challenge for when you first start off. And when you get to fight him later, he gets compounded with other people, and I think that's really cool. Granted, the higher level you are, the easier he is. But solid A tier for just being there.
That's fair. I think I got to agree with Tyler here and put him in A tier. Just because I love his design. I love his relevance to the story of Hades just going, I hired you to murder this fucking child. Why are you not murdering this child? And just the idea
He
of
just
like...
says tough magic.
He's like, I don't work for you anymore, old man. And fucking James Woods has a heart attack and fucking dies, and then you see him in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think personally it's A tier. I also really like that you can get the fucking Buster Sword even if it's not that great.
No, you get the Metal Chocobo.
Metal Chocobo, my apologies.
Yeah.
Alright, we now have Child Riku from the beginning of Kingdom Hearts.
As much as it pains me to fucking have to say this, I really like this fight to say at least an A. At least an A. For me,
I agree.
It's the fact of I hate this fucker being my ass and telling me to fucking score. But it taught me in the beginning of KH1 how to guard, how to maneuver, and how to also be very attentive to knowing when it's my turn to hit. If I cannot respect him, I'm going to die. Like, it's just a means of let them learn from this fucker. Do not
I fully
be
agree.
asshole.
Much better than Tito and the Tito, Sophie, and whatever the fuck the third kid's name was.
You
Titus?
mean Titus?
Titus.
Yeah.
Tito. Man, I can't. I was on Destiny Island with Jermaine and Joe and Michael and Tito.
Fuck you.
I never wanted to go home for my dad, but that's because we don't want to talk about that.
Ah!
Sir, why did you practice
Yeah.
that damn dancing?
I agree with that.
Riku is such a good boss fight to learn from, and it's like he teaches you when he's also being an asshole, especially when he does his jackrabbit fucking kangaroo backwards kick after doing a solid combo. That's like, fuck.
Yeah, when you knock him on the ground and this man starts doing a charge attack and you sit there like, he's gonna hit me again, isn't he? And you get kicked off the fucking island and lose immediately.
I've got to confess.
Also, I'll say real quick before you do that, a fun fact. If you stand on the little wooden end of the bridge without going too far, you're still in the arena and he won't attack you.
What?
So you could technically cheese that whole fight, yeah.
I've got to confess, I don't think I've ever beaten this boss.
Really?
Dude, I didn't beat him for...
It got to the point where he was like, it's 6-0, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm moving on. And I would do the race, and he beat me in the race, too, so I just said, fuck it. I think I maybe won one of the fucking little trials with Riku. But not the one where I actually fight him with the wooden sword.
Understandable. Understandable.
That being said, Master of Masters.
Yes, I can agree.
Alright.
Yeah. And now we're moving on to fucking...
Is that the first fight or the second?
This is the first fight, I believe. I believe this is the first fight, because down here they have the one with his fucking awakened form. So I'm pretty sure that's the second one.
I still feel like this is like what a B to an A, because the second one to me, that's a Master of Masters. I love that fight. I love Dark Riku fight when he's fully awakened with Ansem. That is to me
Oh, hell
one of the best. That's one of the best boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 1, because I made a top 5 bosses, and I'm like, yeah, Dark Riku powered up 1v1, cool shit, brother. That shit is so cool. This one too is like, I can't really say it's like an A to a B. I don't mind and such.
I'd say an A, just because I get the "my friends are my power" speech, and that made me clap. No, fuck you, fuck you. I don't care. I like it.
No,
I like it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your mic quality because it couldn't render you saying power. It said "my friends are my power." I still think that fucking speech is a little goofy, but I get why you would like it. I understand why. I can't sit here
I love
and
it
be
just
like,
for that.
I can't, as a 25-year-old man, look at Kingdom Hearts 1 and go, fucking baby, and like that's just
Dude,
shitty.
I was like 4 or 5 when I first played this game, and that made me cry. I was so happy.
Like, yes, my friends are my power, if I had any.
Dude, I got sad when Goofy and Donald left, bro. I got fucking upset.
Dude, I got upset too because they're fucking bitches, bro. They ain't loyal.
Brother.
I think I'm putting Dark Riku 1 in A tier. I do think it's a very good fight. I really like the presentation. I love the arena design of that room in Hollow Bastion. I think it's really good. I think Dark Riku 1 is a pretty good A tier placement here. But Dark Riku 2 though.
Dark Riku 2 though, Master Masters. Easy.
It's so fucking fun. It's fun, challenging.
Ladies say they want the all drink, bitch don't tempt me. I love how the way that we have it set up right now, it's young Riku looking at fucked up possessed Riku above slightly less possessed but equally fucked up Riku.
Yes.
While Genie Jafar watches from a distance.
Genie Jafar is always watching. Call this man Uatu the way he the watcher.
Oh fuck, it's actually the Island Kids. God damn it.
You do count these Titans as boss fights, huh? Interesting.
I count them as annoyances after a couple minutes, but yeah, they're bosses.
I'm pretty sure that's the first behemoth you fight, right?
Yeah, when you're like 60% through the game.
Yeah, when you first fight him in the keyhole. I'd say, presentation-wise, especially that colorful-ass room, that makes it at least a B tier, but the boss fight is basic as shit. That's why it's a B tier. Any other iteration is an F tier. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know about F tier.
Okay,
I
fine,
would say
D tier.
like maybe D to C, because like you're just hitting the horn. That's like
It's literally the same fight. They don't even have new moves. They just have more health.
Oh yeah, I'll put the regular beast at B tier, and then I'll put the fucking mass production Ava model at fucking D tier. Just because it got to the point where I was going. What?
I'm about to say the mass-produced Ava model, bruh. The fucking nerve of this guy coming back.
Damn it. No fucking. It got to the point in my Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough where I was like 80% done with the game. And I'm going through, I'm like, again, I started to have to keep a counter of how many times I was fighting this fucker.
3 times.
It felt like
minimum.
5. Next up is, I believe this is Titus.
Okay, if we're going by all the
That's not Titus, is it?
yeah, it is. That's Titus.
That's Tito, idiot.
Oh yeah, you're right, that's Tito.
Tito.
So where are we putting Tito Jackson here?
If I'm being honest with the kids, Selfies was the basic. Waka was interesting because you learn how to tech. So he's the best one. The Titus is actually a sword brawler. So I'll at least put him at least say a B.
D tier.
Nah, not B tier. I'm thinking C or D tier, man.
I said D.
We can do D. I mean, I'll say it because like it's interesting because like he kind of helps you to learn about means of parrying and such. I'm saying it too. It's like he's just very fucking a brawler. It's not fun. It's just air.
D for
the kids aren't fun. The kids aren't fun unless they're all together. Then I fucking hate them.
The kids are fun because you get to beat the shit out of them.
Honestly.
All right, that way. In that case, Sophie's master and master tier then.
Jimmy's mom.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'd also put her in D tier.
Yeah, I think really we can just go ahead and save a little bit of time and put Waka in D tier as well.
See, I feel like, to me, like, Waka could find like C. I only say that because, like, he teaches you the means of tech. Where
You know
hit
what?
the
Waka
ball,
at least
you
uses the
earn.
ball, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like to have a projectile.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's happening, man?
Now, all three as a boss fight, I personally just feel like this is just personally me, a B tier, because it's actually fucking difficult at that beginning of the fucking actual game, because it's fun to actually try to learn how to change your actual your
Target?
camera, your target to different characters, and knowing like, oh, do you want to take care of Selfie first, or Titus first, or Walker first, and then mow down the other ones and such, and while also still trying to maneuver and not get combo feed because two people are rushing you, and the other one's just hitting you with projectile. Like, to me, it's a B tier because it's fun and such, where it's interesting in it as well. That's me.
I think personally I agree with you, Justin. I think I want to put this as B tier. I love the idea that fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 throws you into a handicap match where you have to fight these 3 kids and you're just learning what the fuck to do.
It's dead ass that JoJo scene where they're just curb stomping the guy.
Yes.
And then Waka joins in and starts throwing his fucking ball down.
He just starts dribbling on Sora's back. No, I love the idea that fucking you lose against Riku 5 times and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go progress the story. And then Teddy Long just washes up on the shores of Destiny Island and goes, "I play it for that one. You go on 1-on-3 with the Destiny Island kids tonight."
Oh no!
My God, that's Waka's music. Squall from
Well, by himself.
from Traverse Town.
Okay, if that's a Traverse Town one, I'd say B. Actually, no. I'll say C because this asshole doesn't even run. He just walks up slowly and smacks you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe shoots you.
I'm fine with either C or D personally. That's me.
I'll put it at C. I think this might be the Coliseum one. I don't really know. Cause like Yuffie
It's
here...
the same exact fight.
Okay. So then let's go ahead here. What about Yuffie?
She's more.
I'll put her in C, not because of my bias, but because she's one of the few characters that'll heal, and that scared the shit out of me as a kid. I said, "Y'all could do what?"
I think personally,
I was on a fight with Leon and Squall and Yuffie for like 12 minutes as a kid because Yuffie kept running away and healing like a little shithead.
I like fighting Yuffie personally. I think she's a fun fight. I like it when she's paired up with Squall. I think personally, I could probably put Yuffie as B or C. What do you think, Justin?
Personally, for me, if I remember right, and such, like I want to give it like I can find with C and such.
Wait,
because,
did you didn't even fight Yuffie, did you?
No, but at least here's my thing. At least I'll say that because like.
And you don't get an opinion. Shut up.
Bro,
Okay.
Let him speak. Let him cook.
I know.
At least I'll say I can see because like as I just hear like, oh yeah, I guess she can heal like, but
She's a ranged ninja character. She has some aerial attacks like dives. She can throw shurikens and she heals. That's kind of what she does.
Because the thing is, because I'm still remembering her in 2, where she's more of a threat there, where in this case
she is not.
No, I said for me, she is.
Well, let's wait for that till we get to her for KH2 here. Let's go ahead. Now we have them together, and I think that can at least narrate a B tier.
I can fine with that.
Yeah, no, because I'd say B, especially if you're first starting out. They're definitely a hard combo. Especially after getting through all of the Go Cup.
I'm a big fan of when Kingdom Hearts 1 throws multiple bosses at me at once that are like human sized, because I really like having to manage between the different enemies and it kind of feels more of like a dance. So I really enjoy that.
Shut up, Bill Murray Garfield.
No. Next up we have Edgy Boy Team Squall and Cloud.
I'm going to personally say it as just those two alone is a fucking A, because one is a rusher, 2 has a fireball, and the fact that you're also still trying to actually like panic, and you're trying to actually still be calm and try to do damage to everyone. Where again, it's later you're going to get hit by a projectile, or you're going to have someone just rush you down with a sword drive attack. Fucking shit.
Like when Cloud starts flying and Leon starts running at you screaming it's over, I believe him.
I agree. I think this one kind of takes the best of what works in the Squall Yuffie fight, and then throws Cloud in there and swaps out Yuffie for him. So that way you can still have that panicky, you know, who do I manage when? What do I parry? What is my positioning? But you also don't have to worry about them fucking healing each other. So it removes some of the frustration, and also, since they're both a bit more tanky, it's less of like automatically target Yuffie, go for her, kill the child, and then go get Squall. You can kind of manage it a bit more. It's a bit more balanced.
Kill her before she puts the wetsuit on. Hurry up!
Oh no! Kill her before she steals all my fucking materia again. Big boy.
Dark Side. Okay, original first fight Dark Side.
I believe this is do you think this counts as the Dive to Heart or as the Destiny Island?
It is.
I think this is the. I think
that's Dive to Heart.
Dive to Heart. Ooh, Dive to Heart. I think is Master to Masters personally.
Absolutely.
Just
as a first introduction to the game, and it's the first boss you fight.
Okay, because I was going to
Wait,
say.
scroll down real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, let me see that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So round 2 is Destiny Island, and final is the end of the game.
I love Ansem just popping out of his fucking left shoulder.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
So yeah, Dive to Heart is definitely a Master of Masters.
I only going to say as a fight, it's so bare bones. But as presentation, I respect it. I can respect that.
Like him growing out of Sora's shadow, bruh. That shit got me going.
Plus, also, you're in the Dive to Heart, like, this place is weird, but it looks cool. And then that happens, you're like, I don't like this place anymore. Like, it's scary now. Round 2 on Destiny. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Round 2. I'm about to say for round 2, I'll definitely at least put that in A tier again for presentation alone.
I think I'll put it in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say I'll put it in A tier personally. I think it does have a very strong presentation, arguably of equal value to the round 1. But the problem is it's so soon after that it loses a lot of that impact, and the fight is the exact same.
Yeah, exactly. Just that fucking black hole above the island is so fucking.
I guess it's just me. Like again, I always look at Darkseid as a very basic boss fight, but it's just the presentation alone and the fucking actual tension and the music sells him. Like, those two factors make him a good boss fight. But overall, as a fight, it's just super basic as fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, bro, go play Recoded. You can fight techno-colored Darkseid.
Okay, sorry, but I love that one version more. That's just personal.
I know, because it's an actual fight.
Anyways.
And now we have final Darkseid.
I put him personally at D. I won't say F just because it's a nice little thing to show how far you've come, and you could beat him in like a minute.
Yeah, he's really not even a threat.
I like him more as like just like a bookend. So this is how you started, now this is how you ended.
It's rounding out the climax, or it's rounding out the story beats, so it works in that regard, but as a fight, it's kind of tiring. I think it's really because of this fucker's fault right here. He kind of makes you get real tired and you fight him, which is basically the same fight.
Yeah, the end of the world is not really a fun world. That's just personally just me.
Okay,
yeah, I can agree.
We're going from mid to the grid. Why did they get swung around backwards? Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, round 1.
So this is you fighting on the beach with Anamanguchi. I'll fight you on the beach.
I really love this fight. It's so fucking cool. I give it an A because I love the idea. Like, hey, you don't have fucking Donald or Goofy.
No, you do.
1v1.
You have got Donald. No. Round 2, you don't have Donald or Goofy.
Oh, that's the actual one. Okay, never mind then. Fuck it.
So I think that means Dick Ship was really the final Ansem fight as a whole. So it's good. He's in his own tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so.
But yeah, I agree. The beach one with Donald and Goofy, I personally put as B tier.
I follow that.
Okay.
But
for like bitch baby.
Solo is Master Masters in my opinion.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Top tier.
Hell yeah.
That's a top tier fight. It's so much fun. He adds a lot more moves. Oh, bitch.
Alright.
So if we look at
this, this is what we have for Kingdom Hearts 1. We have Fleshboat tier, of course. We have our Master of Masters.
With Genie Jafar from Chain of Memories, my favorite Kingdom Hearts.
Jafar clearing, soloing versus. We have our A tier here that begins at Maleficent Dragon and ends at Darkseid round 2. B tier, you know, we see it, you know, we see what we're working with here. For Kingdom Hearts 1. And then,
all right, bro.
Now let's go ahead and move on to Cage 2.
Now for Chain of Memories, bro. All right.